Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into today's Words of Wisdom. Today's is for March 8th, and I quote, "The greatness of a human being is determined by his or her awareness, from how high or broad a perspective a person views others and this world, from an unshakable mind." Thank you, Master. So the greatness of human character. Master explains one of the characteristics is the broad or a high perspective. How you view things, how you perceive others and this world. And I think this is related to the teachings of wisdom, or being able to see others and the world as if you see it from the eyes of Buddha or God or Master Okawa. Being able to look at it from the distant past to the infinite future, and being able to see and assess and give the right evaluation of that person in a very fair manner is also a deep view. And when it comes to management, or when it comes to politics, or whatever it is in a macro state, how to be able to see the decisions you make, how it will turn out in the future, being able to perceive what kind of future your decision will bring is also another deep perspective. And and this does really relate to the greatness of a human being. When you look up to someone, it's someone who you go to for an advice, and which means they have the answers to the questions that you don't know the answers of. And when you listen to them and when you follow their advice, good results come. That is, in a way, that shows why you look up to that person, right? That person is great because of that, his great advices. So, again, that's because that person has a deep or grand perspective on things. So then, how do we then achieve a higher or a broader perspective in life? What we recommend here in Happy Science is living a religious lifestyle where you live out your life. You start out with praying the true words spoken by Buddha and other basic prayers. And at the end of the night, right before you retire, what you do is you recite the prayers, and then you just contemplate and reflect, have time of meditation of what you've done that day. And you check on the things that were good and bad, and you try to see yourself objectively in silence. By doing this is a very spiritual practice that helps you obtain and attain a new insight about yourself and the world and others. So it's like a mental practice. It's more of a spiritual practice, but also a mental practice that we do every day. And by doing this, it actually cultivates a deeper and deeper, broader view. Because you're detaching yourself from your ego. You're detaching yourself from your own consciousness by trying to see yourself objectively. You're trying to be your own coach, or you're trying to be your own cheerleader. There's a you here that's living this life in this physical body, but when you self-reflect, it's like you're looking at your life and yourself and the circumstances that's going around your life from your guardian spirit's perspective. And again, this is a mental practice, but the more you do this, the more calmer you'll get. And then, as you know, the title of this book suggests, this helps you form an unshakable mind, meaning you're not going to be the slave of your emotions anymore, but you are always logically and spiritually in check. So that is one of the ways to gain a greater perspective. Of course, studying Master Okawa's teachings to obtain higher teachings, higher values, is also another way to be able to gain a greatness of character. Thank you very much. See you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.